Phil Foden, horrible in the big game yet again, but nobody says a word.
Nah, videos like this, man. Videos like this get me every single time because, like, how can football fans be so insecure? Yeah, there are people, City fans included. There are City fans, Chelsea fans, and Arsenal fans that sit there, yeah, and they'll watch either City games and Chelsea games, or City games and Arsenal games, or Chelsea games and Arsenal games, yeah, depending on what team you support. And they'll just be they won't even be watching the game, they'll just be analysing every single thing. Either Saka does, Cole Palmer does, or Foden does. They'll sit there and just analyse that game. And then as soon as they do something wrong, phone is picked up, yeah, the phone is picked up like this. They pick up their phone, go on twitter.com, TikTok, one of the two, maybe even Instagram, who knows. They get on there and they're like, oh, Saka's a flop in big games, or Saka limp gimmick, or Foden best PR in the world, or Cole Palmer against the big six, mouth breather. Like, bro, come on, man. Like, how can you be that insecure about your club's star boy that you have to hop on an app and criticize the star boy of another club? Like, come on, man. Like, come on. And the worst part about it was the Euros, man. The Euros, the criticism Foden would get, and Palmer would get, not Palmer's in criticisms in performance, but obviously Foden for his performance, and Palmer for not getting on the pitch. They're criticizing people of the country that they support. Like, come on, man. This isn't club football anymore. You're now criticizing a player that plays for your nation because you don't want him to be viewed as better than your club's respected star boy. Realistically, Saka, Foden, and Cole Palmer, none of them are perfect. None of them are the most consistent player you'll ever watch. All of them have flaws. I have watched Cole Palmer, Phil Foden, and Bukayo Saka all go through patches where they are not good enough. Foden at the start of this season, I remember when Saka had blonde hair, he wasn't that good. And again, like I said, Palmer's not always the best in big games. But they all, at the end of the season, they all put up good numbers. And one of them helps their team win silverware. And the others help their team get close to silverware. But yeah, like, come on, man. Like, they're not as bad as people make them out to be. But on the contrary, none of the three are as good as people make them out to be. Like, none of them are the best player in the world. But all three of them are very talented and borderline, if not world-class footballers. So leave the insecurities at the door and actually just appreciate these three players, especially when it comes to international football if you're an English fan.